Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius on July 27th, 2018. I'm going to look into my crystal and give you messages and predictions from my spirit guides of how this full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius will be affecting each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So the first element I'm going to start with is earth. I feel that some of you may be experiencing a little bout of jangled nerves from this full moon, some of you earth signs. Some of you are going to have the feeling like you want to put something down firm, like concrete, into cement. You may literally be putting something into cement, making something with cement, or you just want something to be firm and solid. It could be putting down roots where you want to live, or get something solid in writing, like with a contract deal or negotiation. But you're going to want it solid, firm, and cemented. Some of you earth signs may be also wishing that you had more time to spend with someone. There could be somebody that you're missing. It could be a family member. It could be somebody that's deceased. Maybe you wished you had more time to spend with them and now they're gone. Or maybe they have to travel and they're at a distance, or work is getting overwhelming and just busy and you don't have as much time to spend together, because I get you missing someone and wishing you had more time to spend with them. Some of you earth signs, this is a big harbinger of change, and many of you will be leaving some kind of unhealthy relationship. Some of you earth signs are going to be like doubling back and retracing your steps. Maybe you lost something, or there could be something in paperwork or in documents that you're like, did I miss that? Did I miss that payment? Did I miss something? Did I lose something? Is something lost, or some charges you don't understand? Because I see you doubling back, but it's like you're looking for something. So it could be a physical object. It could be in to do with money, accounts, bills, anything like that. Some of you earth signs, I see being surrounded by some uprising of sorts. So it could be in a job. It could be in a family. It could be in a club, group, or organization that you belong to, and there could be an uprising where people are they could be mad and just saying, we don't like what's going on here anymore, or like a mutiny kind of situation, going against management, going against, maybe people are going to go out on strike. Some of you earth signs are going to be in a situation where arguing breaks out. And this could be still connected to the same thing I got before, like a mutiny, but I'm getting arguments, and it doesn't feel like a one-on-one argument. It could be, but I feel like there's multiple people here at odds and arguing. That's the sensation I get. I don't like to say negative things, because eclipses can bring endings and beginnings. Some things are going to end, some things will begin. But I do feel that some of you earth signs may feel a little gloomy around the time of the eclipse, but hopefully it's just a passing phase. So now I'm going to look into the element of water. This would be Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. Some of you water signs may feel like you have some kind of harsh judgment, or something like judgment coming down on you from the effects of this full moon eclipse in Aquarius. Some of you water signs are going to be agitated, and I see you jumping up and down like an agitated at something somebody's going to say to you, or somebody's going to say something to you you're going to be aggravated about, or not like. And it may be a solemn time for some of you water signs where you may feel like you have to come to terms with something about a relationship. Maybe it's not working out that great, or you've had some disappointments, or there was a breakup, or there's unrest. Because I get some of you having to, like, feeling a little melancholy and looking at disappointments about relationships. And they could be relationships from the past. They don't even have to be relationships that are going on right this second. And some of you water signs are going to feel like you want to move on. You want to move on from something. So if it was an unhealthy relationship, you want to move on from it. If it's an unhealthy job or living situation, you want to move on from it. You want to move on from something. It's giving you that, like, feeling to push you forward, to urge you forward. Some of you water signs might be quite worked up and agitated about the news. And almost like you may do some protesting. You could be like just off the hook, like emotionally charged about and feeling kind of dramatic and about like world events, politics, recent news. Like I see world news affecting you greatly. And some of you may actually make some kind of protests of some sort. Some of you may feel anxiety. The water signs may feel anxiety, or like there's some kind of dread, or like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Some people may be like kind of verbally negative at you. Some of you water signs, or they may take some kind of pot shot at you verbally, or like say some kind of sarcastic comment at you. But I also feel it's almost like a mirror image. Like you may be doing the same thing back at them. Regardless of who starts it, it's like a mirror thing happening. If they take a pot shot or take shots at you in a negative way, or make negative comments or say something at you, you may turn around and do the same thing. Or maybe you started it and then it's coming back at you. So now I'm going to look into the element of fire. This would be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I feel that some of you fire signs have almost big changes in everything that's going on in your life. Like I feel so far, listening to the elements so far and the signs connected to them, you have the biggest changes coming up. I feel some of you fire signs are going to have monumentous discussions with people. It could be your son, it could be your daughter, it could be, other family members, could even be coworkers. I feel like you're having serious heart-to-heart discussions, or really serious discussions that you feel are necessary come up. And I feel like you're the ones compelled to do it, not the person you're talking to. You want to do it to talk to them. And maybe you feel like they're getting off the wrong track, or they need to like wake up and notice what's going on. It's like serious discussions that you're trying to get them to see reason or see the light about something. Some of you fire signs are going to stumble across something and make some kind of big discovery. And some of you that do make this discovery are going to make money from it. So it could be a new medical technique. It could be new information that you can share with the world, and somehow, or some new technique to do with a work or business or job that you already do. It's like making some kind of discovery, and I feel like it's going to pay off for many of you. I feel that some of you fire signs, this has come across the board on all of the signs, I believe have said this so far, all the elements. Antsy, jumpy. Like I see you feeling antsy, jumpy, like a little rattled. That comes up for some of you fire signs. Yeah, I get like game changer energy for some of you fire signs. Like something's going to occur or happen and it changes the game. It changes everything that's going on for you. So I know all signs are going to be affected, all the elements, but fire, you've got like big changes here. Also, speaking plainly. Speaking plainly about the truth. Like, if you and your partner haven't been totally honest with each other, this eclipse is going to make you speak plainly, openly, and honest with each other. That's definitely coming up here. But it doesn't just have to be a love partner. It could be anybody in your life. But I get speaking plainly, openly, honestly. Some of you fire signs may have someone that comes in and wants to partner up with you and do some kind of business with you. They may want to be a business partner with you or join forces with you in something you're already doing, or they could want to, like, this could be a sideline gig or hobby that they want to join forces with you. I do feel that this eclipse for some of you fire signs is going to bring big revelations where you are going to really take stock of your life, see what direction you're going in, what changes do you need to make, like that kind of energy, like life review, like where am I going? It's really going to make you take pause and look at your life. So now I'm going to look into the element of air. This would be Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Some of you air signs will be singled out for some prospect and maybe hired for something new. It also is going to affect some of the air signs where they have to do things in a dutiful order. So if you have a relative that's sick, or a loved one that's sick, or needs help in monetarily or physically in some way, you're going to have to step up to the plate, like doing things in a dutiful order. Well, it could even be for a company or a business, but it really feels more to me like an individual. Some of you air signs are going to get surprising news from afar. Could be a relative that lives in another country or many states or provinces away from you, or you're going to get surprising news from afar. It's definitely going to make you stop and think, take pause and stop and think when you get this news. I'm not necessarily feeling it's bad news, but it's going to be a thinker. It's going to make you stop and think. Some of you air signs are going to have situations that are going to come to an abrupt halt. And this is like things that have gone on for a while. So it could be your job. Maybe you're going to retire. Or maybe the company gets sold and changes. Or you've been living in a certain town or country or place or city or whatever, and now you have to suddenly move. But it feels like it feels more like something that's been going on, hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum, bam, comes to an abrupt halt for some of you. Some of you, money is coming out of your bank account, and it may be because maybe you're paying off a debt, maybe you're paying off a mortgage or paying off a car, or you have to buy something that's expensive, new appliances, machinery, equipment, car, home, but like money leaving your bank account for something significant comes up. Some of you may retire. Some of you may exit your job and want to start another for the air signs. Some of you air signs, you guys are getting affected pretty strongly too. Some of you air signs are going to feel like you're going through a lot of gyrations and consternations, but then you come out on top. So when you're going through struggles, just know that you're going to end up, it's going to be better off. Some of you air signs are going to feel like you have to finalize deals, finalize things, finalize documents, maybe make a will, or finalize anything that's left dangling, like any legal things that have been hanging, or because I get like legalities are kind of swirling around it a little bit, but finalizing them. I do feel some of you Air signs are going to feel like are going to find out you got put into some kind of position of power. You could be made somebody's executor of their will, power of attorney, get a new job, and it's a more powerful position than you had before. So that comes up for some of the air signs. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload any of my videos here to YouTube. If you're interested in getting the special videos I recorded about these eclipses, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video, and it will take you to those videos on my Vimeo on-demand channel. Now, the videos are, I used tarot cards, and I did a 7-card star tarot spread. So it has 7 positions of messages for each sign of the zodiac, but they were mainly focusing on the July eclipses, okay? And so these are going to show you what was happening in July for the next 6 months, how, especially this eclipse in Aquarius, because it's the longest eclipse in 120 years, the duration of the eclipse, and it's a full moon lunar eclipse. So it's going to affect you for 6 months. If you want to see what messages I got for your zodiac sign, you can get those videos by clicking on the link below this video. They're also available on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and they should be the first series of videos listed there on that page. Also, if you're interested, you can get my psychic crystal readings for July 2018, and that link is also below this video, and you can click on that and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo, and you can access them on my website, same videos page. You just look for the heading of July 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I wish for you all that what the eclipse removes from your life and what it brings to your life is amazing and blessed in all ways. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.